hopefully it does not seem to be drying up, unfortunately. I think the stream is a bit less laggy now, so that's good. It does not seem like anyone else is going to be able to go on a run. And Team of Thunder is trying his luck though. I don't think he's gonna. Yeah, he's 1.1 seconds down on his personal best. So that's unfortunate. I don't think any drivers will be able to improve their time. Seems like Sharky 808 is trying to test his luck again. We have our viewers back now. I hope it's not too laggy for everyone. So we do have a bit of rain coming into play. No one will be able to set a competitive lap time. Sharky goes out wide because of the minimal grip and the cold tyres. He almost loses it there. Stringy Arrow is going to try his luck as well. And he bins it. That's just unfortunate. I don't think there's any point of the drivers actually going out for laps now. But there may be a possibility that some drivers lower on the grid could improve their time. It may be very hard though. These drivers are losing about seconds of that. So it's a decent run out of the fourth corner. Sorry about being quiet, I'm just trying to ensure that the stream is up to optimal quality. It is, yeah, I'm streaming on the Xbox One S, so it doesn't necessarily help too much. But at least it's watchable now. And now we have a Stringy Arrow on a lap in the rain. Somehow holds it flat through there, does not invalidate. Almost loses it out of the final corner. Will he improve his position? He would have to be very hopeful for this to happen. There are only two drivers out on track and he heads into the pit lane. Now the last driver is Flowery Page, who has not set a lap. So here he goes down into the fourth corner. Goes a bit deep there, gets an alright exit. Seems to be running a bit of traction control, which would definitely assist him in these conditions. Gets an alright run through those two corners. It's a tricky complex of corners through them. It's hard to get right, especially when there's a bit of wet weather coming into play. He gets a bit hairy at the exit of that hairpin. Manages to hold it flat through there. Getting just off the race for that corner. He may have lost a bit of time. Will he come in and complete his lap? He will. He really wants to get a valid lap in. And he comes in P15. Which is very unfortunate because the rain came down. But there is a weather forecast, so drivers can see if it is going to rain or not towards the end of the session. So here we are. Here is our grid for the race, for the 100% race, 71 laps around this Brazilian circuit at Interlagos. We have XRT Grovel in P1, Timor Thunder close behind in P2. In the Williams, Zach JW22 in P3, JB Fly High in P4, and Lewis Tiger 5898 in P5. And that rounds out the top 5. We also do have Oz Formula, who qualified in 6th on the mediums, which is actually quite impressive. So we will see how his strategy plays out for this race. And now we have Hanko 2D joining. He's come a bit late into the session. Oh no, I think he's come in too late. I think he's missed out on the race. I'm not 100% sure for that. He might be stuck spectating. If I want to see the Twitch chat, I would have to put it up on my phone. And that would not go well for the stream, because it will become extra laggy, which is what everyone is complaining about at the moment. But here we are waiting for a couple of drivers to ready up to start this race. I believe it is going to be a completely dry race, as a majority of the drivers would hope. And here they are on their formation lap. You have XRT Grovel, a driver from the European Series, getting P1 to Timor Thunder, who was very close behind. We also have Zach JW22, JB Fly High, and Oz Formula are both are all Pacific drivers. Lewis Tiger in P5. Oz Formula is starting on the mediums. Jamie JW is a commentator who has decided to race in this 100% All-Stars race. And man, I am excited for the start of this race. They are about halfway through the formation lap at the moment, so not long until the start of it. Will there be carnage, or will all drivers drive passively and avoid collisions? Set up spectator menu. Right. Now this should be fun. They are coming through the final corner now, as the pack will eventually be taken over by the AI to fill in their grid slots. So Flowery Page has opted to start on the mediums outside of the top 10. He's the only person outside of the top 10 who has the tyre choice to start on the mediums. He has chosen to start on the mediums out of the rest who have not made it in the top 10. And here we are for the start of the Brazilian All-Star Regional race. 4 lights, 5 lights, and away we go for the Brazilian Grand Prix. The 71 lap race, and we have Thunder with an excellent start. He goes down the inside of XRT Grovel, and there's a bit of collisions up the back of the field. Timor Thunder sticks it through on the inside of the third corner. Who will come out better into turn 4? Zach JW holding on to a solid P3. Oz Formula has made it up to P5. Clean racing between these two. This is great to watch. Oh, Team of Thunder has collided a little bit with him. And he has lost a bit of time. All the cars come streaming into the middle sector. The twisty, technical, complicated section that requires a lot of mechanical grip. It can be very easy to get wrong. Here all well, that's just great, isn't it? My controller turned off there. But we have XRT Global leading in P1 with Team of Thunder in P2. Close behind him is Zach JW, JB behind Oz Formula. There seems to be a great turnout for the Red Bulls today in P4 and P5. Oz Formula is sticking with the front pack of those medium tyres. And Jamie and Aki Maki are having a bit of a battle here. What a camera angle that is. Jamie has seemed to back off a little bit as Jay Lowry is trying to attack him from behind. Unable to do anything through this middle sector as it is very difficult to get any overtakes done, as there is a high chance of collision, especially in that corner where Alex Albon ended up losing his podium to Lewis Hamilton due to Lewis Hamilton sending him down the inside, and he did. Here we are coming onto the third lap. There will be DRS enabled for this lap. XRT Grovel had the fastest lap momentarily, but now it is Team of Thunders. Kokayogi. There seems to be a three. Oh no! The Ferrari of Jay Lowry has been spun off, and he gets a 3-second time penalty to top it off. They're just not going too well for Sharky 808 and Jay Lowry. It's a bit unfortunate on their end. Phyllis Tiger and Jay Marchant have a bit of a battle in the middle sector. This is very... as the pack seems to gap out between the Renault and the Racing Point of Stringy Arrow and Aki Maki. Renault of Jay Marchant is very close to the back of Lewis Tiger 5898. Seems like he'll be within the DRS for sure. Will he have a good run onto the final corner to overtake him? Team of Thunder seems to be getting pretty close to XRT Global at the front. The Renault has backed off, but the Alpha seems to be attacking, and he cannot do anything about it. Let's see what's happening at the front. Team of Thunder is going to try and have a go at XRT Global. That's the first sector is purple. These two are going to have great battles within this race, I will assure you that. And here they come into the middle sector. Nice run. Not using any traction or ABS, I believe, which is actually quite hard without ABS. It's just very easy to spin your car. He has lost a lot of time in the middle sector to XRT Global. I believe he would be using ERS. He hasn't. Doesn't use any ERS through the middle sector. Normally a lot of these drivers will use zero ERS and leave the fuel mixture in the middle sector to save fuel, as it doesn't lose too much time. It's very close between these two for the lead. May have been awarded the Team of Thunder, I'm not too sure. And he's going to have an absolute cracker of a run onto XRT Global. They go side by side. There's a bit of contact between them. And Team of Thunder has maybe pushed Grobel off the track. He has lost out on the McLaren of Grobel. Zach follows close behind. So does JB Fly High. If they keep on battling, they'll bring him and Oz Formula into the mix. Oz Formula has lost a bit of time due to being on the medium tyres. If they keep on battling, I'm sure that they both catch up to the back. There aren't many midfield battles at the moment. They have kind of stretched out in their own packs, with the Haas of Stringy Arrow leading one and the Williams of West Tiger leading another. We have the main pack of Team of Thunder and Grobel. I believe the team will set a fastest lap there. Zach picks up the penalty. It's only lap 6. They've got to watch out for that. Will Grobel have a good enough run? He is saving ERS behind Team, which is the smart decision. They're both saving ERS. They want to play this game right until the end. They do not want to do anything risky and ruin their race. As the racing point of Aki Maki is quite close to the Haas of Stringy Arrow. They seem to be going at a pretty slow pace here in the sector. I wonder if he's got a problem. I think he does. He's running in 0 ERS and Aki is running in mode 1. Stringy Arrow has a lot more ERS to defend himself on the straight, but Aki Maki will have the DRS on him. Will he be able to make it move? He gets a poor run out of the final corner, and that has saved Stringy Arrow for this time. As they both go into overtake. And there's a yellow flag in sector 2. Sharky 808 seems to have gone for a bit of a spin, which is unfortunate. Cool Coyote has gone into the pits very early. I believe he may have gotten damage, so that's unfortunate for him. This battle for P1 still continues. P3 drops back just a little bit. It's a safety car. Aki Maki has crashed at the exit of turn 5. Now I wonder what everyone is going to do, because this is a long race. I don't believe it is worth it for anyone to pit. Maybe it could be a good strategy plan. I'm assuming these first two will either follow each other in to the pit lane, follow each other's decisions, or go opposite ways. Because the problem is, if XRT Grobel goes and pits, he will be held up. And they do not decide to go in. The Ferrari of Zach goes into the pits, so does JB Fly High. He follows him in. Oz Formula goes up to P3 on the medium tyres. This might work out very well for him. He's going to catch back up to the lead pack and be within that DRS zone. No one else has decided to pit so far. Apart from Zach JW and JB Fly High, they have been sent very far down the pack. This may have been a horrible decision for them, as they're going to have to work their way back up. The first few drivers will be on their soft sync for at least another laps. And while this safety car period goes on, Jay Lowry and Sharky 808 has gone into the pits as well. He's changing his front wing as well. Well, this is going to bring Sharky 808 back into it, as long as he doesn't get lapped, which I don't believe he will. As everyone is queuing behind the safety car, I'm going to go and get a drink of water, because this is going to be a very long race. I am back and the safety car period is ending. Came back just in time there. Team Orthonus gets an awesome restart. XRT Global gets caught out. Osborne is very close behind. Not close enough to make a move though. JB5 behind Zach JW22 pitting brings Stringy Arrow into P4. It's an awesome view of this battle between Oz Formula and XRT Global. Global would not want to let him pass as he's on the medium tyres. Sorry. Right. So he's holding the inside line into the middle sector. There's a yellow flag in sector 2. Sharky 808 has been it again. Oh no! Stringy Arrow almost loses his car. Almost sends it into P2 and P3. Luckily it did not, but this battle between Oz Formula and Global has made them lose out to Team Honda as he has pulled out a 1.2 second lead. That seems to be very good for him at the moment. Using all the ERS he can to keep his gap from the cars behind him. He does not want to let them get within the DRS zone again. And he wants to run his own race. Stringy Arrow heads into the pits for an early pit stop. Quite a bit too early actually. He's going to have to stretch his middle stints quite a bit. Oz Formula drops back quite a lot due to being on the medium tyres, but in about 5 to 10 laps, the mediums will come into their own and be much faster than the softs. So work out quite Oz Formula, and he can also go much longer than these guys. He can go for another 10 laps at least. So the key strategy around Interlagos for 100% race is normally a double softs and medium stint, as the tyre wear is actually quite low here. But Oz Formula is electing to go on the mediums from the start of the race. And he wants to do a 2-stop with the next 2 stops being on softs. Zach JW gets his way past Insane Sparty. And he tries to go down the inside of Jay Marsh, and what a move from him. Put off 2 moves in 1 corner. It's an excellent job from him. Insane Sparty's very close behind him though. He will not think about a move, but Jamie Fryhigh goes down the inside of him. What a move. The poor Alfa Romeo has lost about 3 positions in 1 sector. The Haas is trying to have a go at him. It's very, very thin ropes through this middle sector. It's not very easy to make a move work. This is a surprisingly action-packed race, considering it is 71 laps long, but the main problem is we have another 60 laps to go. So I wonder how this will unfold. As XRT Global gets back into the DRS range of Team Honda, he will not be very happy with himself. Must have made a mistake. As Lowry Page and Haas gets past Insane Sparty. JB Flyheim manages to get past both of them in that corner. Now he's going to try and catch up to Zach again. Zach JW goes down, goes around the outside into the 4th corner around the Williams, and he makes it stick. What a move. He's just putting on an absolute show. It's gone from about P11 after that pit stop on the safety car. And this is working out very well for him. I'm going to check if the stream is live. I hope it's not. Text me in the chat if there are problems. That's good to hear. It's very good to hear. Alrighty, so there is another safety car. Okay. Sharky 808 has DNF'd out of the 4th and 5th corner. He's spun it there about 3 times this race. He's had to pit for it multiple times. And that just triggered another safety car. And the limit is 4 safety cars in a multiplayer race for a 100% race, I believe so. So there are only 2 more left to come, if there will be another safety car. But here we have everyone trying to conserve their tyre wear. Will it be late enough in the race for the drivers to make their first pit stop? Team of Thunder is brake checking with McLaren to try and get under the delta. Because all drivers will be saving up their ERS and fuel. And keeping their tyres warm to ensure they get a perfect restart. So, the Renault absolutely mounts the curve. So we are 15 laps into this 71 lap race. I'm trying to do the maths. I'm pretty sure there's 57 laps to go. So you have Jamie JW21, he's heading into the pit, so is the Renault. It seems like no one else would go into the pit lane. So I don't know if that would be a bad decision or not, because they're getting quite close to the end of their stint. And he could lose them quite a bit of time. Problem is, these 2 people at the back of the field will have to tyre conserve just a little bit. Jamie JW will have to serve his final stop quite early onto the mediums, I believe. He could only stretch these tyres to lap 35, which is midway through the race. He's going to have to go on the mediums until the end. And that's half the race, so I don't know how well that's going to work out for him. The same with Jay Marchant, he is going to have to stretch these medium tyres out for as long as he can. I believe they can do about 40 laps. So he'll be going until lap... Wow, I can count 55. I believe so. So yeah, it will be interesting to see how these bottom 2 do. If they manage to keep out of penalties, they should be on course for a great race. But we do have Oz Formula in P3. He started in P6 on the medium tyres. He's having a pretty good race. And he will be able to go much longer than these front runners on the soft tyres. His medium should go until about at least lap 35 if he stretches them up. So he will go on to the softs for the final 2 stints, which will be very quick. He will be very rapid for the final 2 stints, and everyone else is going to have to be on mediums. So they may play out very well into his own hands. Zach JW22 has gone from P11 at the last safety car restart up to P4, so it worked out quite well for him. JB Vihai has also worked out quite well for him too, but he's lost 1 place to the Williams of Lewis Tiger, but he will be pitting quite soon. So hopefully he can get past him on the safety car restart, and it'll work out for him perfectly. The car is in this lap, so get ready for this safety car restart. The Williams is backing up the pack as much as he can. Everyone's weaving to try and keep their tyres warm, and off he goes, I believe. No, he hasn't. Now he goes. Bit of cheeky tactics there from P1, but it has worked out quite well. And the McLaren is under attack from the Red Bull again. sticks his nose down the inside. It's a bit tight there. Would have had to take evasive action. There's a bit of action going down. Lowry has gone for a bit of a spin. Stringy arrow gets past the racing point of Cool Coyote. Amy JW 21. Big open scan into positions. Not at this stage. He's in the fresh slots. So he will be a lot faster than everyone in front of him. So Formula and Zach are keeping close together, trying to do with this front pack. Not much action through the middle sector again, as it is very hard to pass through there, especially without contact. And they come out of the final corner and put up their ERS setting. I think Formula has forgotten to do that. Not quite sure what he's doing, but now he has. He's just let Zach through. Maybe he thinks that Zach is on the fresher tyres and he would be able to pull him further towards that pack. Now Zach will be out of the DRS and he cannot catch up very quickly. A lot of the soft runners will be coming into the pits. It's 5 laps. So this will be quite interesting. The Alpha Romeo of Insane Spice is very close behind the Haas of Stringy Arrow. So is Jamie JW 21. He looks to the inside for a move and Cool Coyote cannot get it done. He covers it off quite well. And Renault is close behind him too. This is a very tight back here. Jamie JW, will he go for a move down the inside? No, he will not. He will back down to Renault. Cool Coyote's going very slow on these old mediums. Always down the inside of the flat hand. That's a left hand corner. Penultimate corner, essentially. Except for the ones on the straight. And Jamie JW 21 is not into Peter. DRS is a 80. And will Oz Formula have a go at Zach JW? No, he won't. I believe he will just sit behind him and keep on saving his ERS. Zach gets quite a poor run in that final corner. Oh, he seems to be attacking. Doesn't want to get too far away from his DRS, so goes a bit deep into that field there. JB Fly High, I just missed that, sorry guys. It's gone down the inside of Lowry Page. He's very low in ERS, he must have been running in hot lap for those previous 2 laps. And Stringy Arrow tries to go down the inside, but he gets cut off instantly. Bit of brave tactics from Lowry Page. Worked out quite well for him. JB Fly High and Lewis both falling away from the front pack. So it is very close. Zach JW, Grover, and Team Thunder. Team will be trying his hardest to get that DRS. Zach will be trying his hardest to get back in there. As Formula follows him close behind into the center S. They're both trying not to come that corner and get a warning, which will be very crucial towards the end of this race. He can't seem to get a good exit off of that center S. That compromises his run to try and overtake Zach. But I believe he's not trying to, actually using overtake on the ERS. So, not sure what he is trying to do at the moment, if he's trying to get past or not. He's smart of him to just stay behind and not use too much ERS. So XRT Grover and Team of Thunder are getting very close to their pit window. Soft tyres. Jamie JW is very close to Flowery Page. He's desperate to get past of this Haas. Gets a good run out of the final corner. He's going to be tucked straight into that slipstream. XRT Grover sets a fastest lap. Gets the DRS and he goes around the outside, passes him way before the corner. But yeah, he has made that move stick. He wants to catch up to the other half. The Stringy Arrow very soon. Insane Sparty is right behind the pass of Page as well. Both on 21-volt tyres. Insane Sparty is on, so those will feel absolutely on. He has about literally no ERS going into the middle sector. He's in 4 in mode 4. I believe he may be using auto ERS, which is restricting you from saving it. Which is quite, it's the opposite of beneficial. Detrimental to his pace in this race. Was Formula just sticking within the DRS of JW22, but Zach cannot find his way. Keep his pace up towards the back of Grove and Team Honda. They're just pulling away on those soft tyres, which is quite, don't seem to be losing too much space at the moment. Whoa! JB Hi-Fi with Stringy Arrow make contact through the center rest. Stringy Arrow wants to have another go back at him. JB Hi-Fi defenseless with no DRS. They go side by side, and he brakes very late. JB Hi-Fi gets a poor exit. Oh, the car bounced each other. Well, that's not a pleasant sight. The Haas sticks in front for now. Lots of battle. They're getting very close in the sector. Jamie really wants to get in on this and get past both of these drivers as quick as he can. He's on the softer tyre and on very less degraded tyres. He's using quite a DRS. Quite a loss of ERS in the middle sector. He's going to try and get a great run out of this final corner. He does. Will he be close enough on the slipstream to JB5? Team Thunder passes that, but XRT Grover just takes it straight from him as he is in the DRS. Jamie does not seem to be attacking JB5 right now. He seems to just stick behind him. Oh, and Oz Formula has gone down the inside of Zach JW22. He believes it was the perfect time to go down the inside. Now he's gaining a bunch of time through this middle sector. It's a bit of a poor run through that corner. May have gotten a warning to the track extended. But he is just bringing up this gap. Brought it up to 8 tenths already. Zach is going to be out of this DRS. Does not pick up the pace. Don't believe that would be a warning for Zach. But Oz Formula really wants to catch up to that fight. Gets as much slipstream as he can and stay with the front pack. He sets the fastest lap of the race on the medium tyres, on 20-old mediums. How incredible is that? He is really pushing now. He really wants to get into it. But they will have to pit very soon. How long they will stretch their tyres. Insane Sparty has seemed to have bossed out into the first corner, gotten overtaken by 2 cars, which is quite important. Oz Formula trying his best to catch up. Zach JW22 is staying within the slipstream. Dirty Air is not a game essentially, so then there's a little bit of grit through the corners, but not enough to make you lose any time. And there goes my controller again. Alright. So XRT Grover getting a lot closer to Timor Thunder. Have a lot better tyres than Timor at the moment. Because Timor has to be attacking every single corner to try and stay in front of him. As he has been for this whole race. P1. But XRT Grover's let him get away easily. He sits behind. 5/10 away, he really gets any sleep off the final corner. He gets a poor exit. Compromise his run onto the straight. He's back down. There doesn't seem to be any more real battles going on. But the Mercedes of Jamie really wants to get Arrow and Lewis time. Oh, and Lewis time dives into the pit lane. Will this be the time that everyone else followed too? As the softs are really starting to die off now. But Oz Formula doesn't be catching the front pack on those mediums, which is very surprising because I thought the mediums would have come into their own at the moment. And viewers, here's the stream. Right. No, it's not. I don't think so. No, it might be because I'm on my phone, but Zach JW was very close behind his Formula. Now he's lost quite a bit of time for the middle sector. He has quite a lot of ERS to attack him if he needs to. But I think he's just going to stick behind for now. Jamie JW on the fresher softs. Stringy Arrow. On 14 lap, all the softs really going into the pit lane. No, he doesn't. Lewis Tiger has chosen the softs for the next stint, so he will finish on the medium tyres. So will Insane Spartan. And Zach JW gets past off Formula, which I missed again. But this is not really for position at the moment. And Jamie JW gets past Stringy Arrow as he goes into the wall. Has he lost a bit of his front wing? I'm not too sure. But it is very close to his pit window anyway, and it would not lose him much time at all. So, it's a bit lucky for him there. He's obviously, his tyres are going off quite, using a ton of ERS to try and gain back the tyre he lost. Grohl seems to have a good run on Timor. This is as close as he has been. Timor does not defend it. He leaves the inside open, but he does not go for the field. Gets an amazing run out of the Samurais. And XRT Global can't do anything about this. We'll have to try and make up the time again in the middle sector. And looks like Cool Kyogi is about to be lapped. But if he does get lapped, he won't be lapped for too long because he has pitted and he's on the hard tyres. So they'll play into his hands eventually. JB5 high is lining up an overtake on Stringy Arrow. He seems to be losing quite a bit of grip too. Stringy Arrow looks quite all over the place. Gets an awesome exit out of that corner. JB goes very deep into the hairpin for the penultimate corner. He has to lift. He's obviously not doing too well with his tyres out there. XRT Roval is quite close behind Timor. He's been closer than the last lap. It's Cool Kyogi is losing lots of time. He is being caught very quickly by these drivers. I wonder if these front two are trying to go for a one-stop. This would be quite interesting to see. There's different strategies going into hand. And Oz Formula will be very confused when these guys pit this late. they come around to lap the racing point of Cool Coyote. Cool Coyote will get DRS out of this, I believe. Yes, he does. SRT Grover goes into the pit lane. Timo will have to quickly respond to this if he wants to have a chance of getting in front of him after the pit stop phase, because the undercut might be a bit powerful around here, especially with the worn tyres. It's a great pit stop from the McLaren crew. He comes out. Who will he come out behind? He will come out behind Jamie, I believe. Oh, this will be very unfortunate if the Haas and the Red Bull come out in front of him. Oh, they do. He's got to hope he does not get held up here. I'm not very well for him if he does. It's DRS out of the pit lane. I'm very sure how that works. Want to check the penalties for a second. Team of Thunder has 1 penalty. Zach has 2. Oz Formula has just 2 warnings. He's very close to a penalty. But Grovel has 1 penalty as well. So far, Team War and Grovel are on the same amount of penalties at the moment. Grovel's trying very hard to get past JB Freiheit. He's getting held up very much. He's getting held up quite a lot here. He does not want this. Will Timor come out of the pit lane in front of him? I believe he will. I wonder how much he has gapped him here. Oh wow, it's very close. It is very close. He's going to cut him. Wow. He's gone down the inside of JB Freiheit. That puts a car in between them. That's how they grow. He pull out a gap here and use JB to block him. Oh, he's holding him up so much through this middle sector on those worn tyres. I believe he will get out of the DRS zone, which will work out very well for his race. The front you have Oz Formula and Zach very close to each other. Oz Formula has a perfect run onto the main straight. Zach goes defensive, but it's not going to do much. Tuck him behind him. Can Timor get past? Oh, Royal has already gapped him. Timor is going to have to work so hard here to get back into the DRS. JB Freiheit is not letting him go easy. He's braking very late. Oh, there's a bit of collision through there. But he gets past him into P5. As you have Cool Coyote being lapped again. Well, for the first time due to the others pitting. So Timor has got a monster of a job ahead of him. He has to catch up at least 5/10 to get back into this DRS zone. Very much to talk about here is that there's a big battle through the middle of the pack. They have Oz Formula setting the fastest lap, 32 lap old mediums. He must be pushing to try and get away from Zach. Oh, and the Renault has lost it! He's lost it. He held up Lewis Tiger. The 6 lap old Sauce doesn't get any damage from it. That'll be very unfortunate for him if he does get damage. Stringy Arrow is very close behind. He's caught up a lot due to that incident. He's on fresher tyres as well, but he's on the medium, so that will lose him a bit of time. Zach is trying his hardest to close down that gap. Timor has only gained a 10th on Grovel at the moment. Oh, and Zach is very close behind him. He'll get perfect run onto the straight. He's not running very high ERS, and now he is. Look at that, he's going to pass it well before the start-finish line. And that puts Oz Formula like almost 4/10 behind him. It's a great run through that corner. Zach gets a bit of a poor exit onto the third corner. Oz Formula will stay behind him for now. Team of Thunder gets a big chunk out of Grover's gap. Gaining and gaining and gaining. Grover is coming up to a bit of traffic here of Jamie JW21 on a completely different strategy to him. And Timor is back in the DRS zone. Grover will not be happy with that. Oh, he's falling back out of it. Maybe I was bringing up on time split. Oh, will Jamie pull Grover away? So if it was a 50% race as it normally would be for a regional race, it breaks it very deep, goes around the outside of Jamie JW. Oh, there's a collision! Oh no! Grovel. He will be absolutely gutted after that. That puts him about 7 seconds behind the next P1 position. Now Timor has seen what Jamie has done to the McLaren of Grover, and he's going to hope that he does not take him out. I don't think Grover got any damage from that, which is a good sign. It's a very long race, we're only at halfway distance, so we're helping quite a lot. Gets into the DRS again. Isn't that close behind him? And Jamie gets DRS off the lap car of Kulkaiogi to keep him ahead for at least another lap. But he brakes very early for the first corner, losing a heap of time to Timor Thunder. And Timor will get a good enough run out of here. Does have an excellent run out of the third corner. Will Jamie be able to defend it? He's going very defensive into turn 4. Timor puts his nose to the inside. Jamie leaves the space for no reason at all there. He goes defensive into the middle sector. All of this is just letting as the lap car Kulkaiogi goes through them. This is helping XRT Grover quite a lot. With Jamie holding him up. But Grover is also very close behind JB. He's being held up as well. So both of them are in the same boat. JB goes very deep into the lead. And will he lift around the penultimate corner? Yes, he does. Poor Grover will have to brake there. Grover will get awesome run out of this corner. He will pass him well before the finish line, even before the pit lane, I reckon. Oh, JB is really cranking the ERS moments. You will not let him get past easily. Goes around the outside. What a beautiful sight. Oh no, not very beautiful anymore. JB goes for a spin. He will not be very happy with that. Jamie is behind Timor Thunder now. Timor has found a way past him. The Grover is now 8 seconds behind that P1. He's going to be passed by Zach and Oz Formula after the pit stops phase. Jamie almost loses the car through the middle sector. Zach and Oz Formula seem to be just sticking behind each other for now. try not to lose any positions. Getting very close to the rear of them. It's a poor run out of that corner. Get enough slipstream. Trying to get some clean air out of that corner. It's really no need to. Got a really good run on it. It was a bit deep into the fourth corner. I'm going to stick behind him for now. Jamie has been gapped by over a second, almost 2 seconds. One team in front of him. Now Grovel is trying to catch up after his incident with the Mercedes truck up ahead of him that took him out before. Not much going on at the moment, so we will just follow the lead battle from there. Going to DRS flat stack, JW goes in the inside of us Formula, who does not bother defending the move, as he knows he stood no chance at that moment. I believe Oz Formula does not have a single penalty to his name, which is excellent. We are almost 40 laps in and he's only got 2 warnings compared to the other drivers which have about 4 or 5, which will give them at least a penalty. It's a 3-second penalty, which does come into play at the end of the race. Jay Lowry was quite close to the back of JB. Needs some time there through the first corner. Oz Formula is just sticking in the DRS now. He has a 100% ERS. So he has plenty to attack Zach if he needs to. Zach is running quite low. So Zach didn't want to give up the position. Stick behind him to try and save as much ERS as possible. The ERS burn is very high around this track. You go down the main straight and you lose about 25% just from running an overtake. So you've got to run 0 ERS deployment through the middle sector to try and gain it back. Very late braking there. Has to almost avoid Zach. YouTube flags. So paranoid about the stream being loud. I only just realised, yeah, Hanko was unfortunate, coming in about 10 seconds too late, unable to start the race. It's very sad news to me. He doesn't get to participate as he was quite a bit late for the start of the race. There's not much going on at the moment. There's a bit of a midfield battle. P7. Lewis Tiger rounding up the pack. Jay Lowry holding him up. Oh, Jay Lowry's beaten it into the wall. Lost a substantial amount of his front end. Lewis Tiger has lost a bit of time to string the arrow, but he is in the soft tyres and he will catch up very quickly. Jay Lowry heads into the pits after that unfortunate incident. I'm not very sure how he did get into the wall at that part of the track on a dry circuit. But XRT Grovel picks up a time penalty. He has lost about 9 seconds of team after that incident with the Mercedes of Jamie JW21. Now Oz Formula is very close behind Zach JW. we'll hope to get a good exit out of this from behind there. So we lift through the second part of the CRS. Really gets enough toe off from this corner. Really nice. And Jamie JW 21 has head into the pit lane to swap onto the medium tyres. So I would not be surprised if Oz Formula heads into the pits very soon. I believe he is trying the one-stop strategy. Maybe. Because the start on the mediums and to take to the 41st lap is a very far way into the race. And as you saw by Team of Thunder and XRT Rover, they were easily able to bring their soft tyres into 30 laps into the race. Safety cars may have helped them slightly though, but it is definitely possible. If Oz Formula can stay behind Zach for a moment, keep up with him, take his DRS, stay out for as long as possible. This may play out very well into his hands, but he will have a very huge job ahead of him to catch up to Team of Thunder after the pit stop. Who will be about 10 seconds behind him after their pit stop phase of Zach JW and Oz Formula. Sorry if I stick in the cockpit cam for too long. I don't even realise I'll do it. JB High is trying to attack the Haas stringing arrow. He is on 35 lap hole mediums and stringing arrows on much fresher tyres, but he has seemed to find some pace in those mediums. He has caught up to him substantially. As Lewis Tiger wants to get into this battle, so does Jamie JW21 on his fresh medium tyres. Here they come through the final corner. So we have about 37 laps to go in this race. This is going to go on for a long time. Kokayogi going into the grass at the exit of turn 1. JB High heads into the pits onto the soft, so he's not too sure if he's going to be on the 2-stop or not. JD Lowry gets a 10-second time penalty. For what? He's completely bended into a wall. This is very odd to watch. He's waiting for the cars to go through. Ghost. This is the middle pack. Fighting for P6. P5 actually. Drivers making their pit stops. Oz Formula has lost a heap of time to Zach. And I think it will be his time to go into the pits. This is very wide from the Ferrari. He gets a time penalty for it. It's very unfortunate for him. But yeah, Oz Formula is losing lots of time to the Ferrari of Zach JW22. For everyone who has been watching this broadcast, thank you for sticking with us. It has been over an hour for now. And I believe there will be at least another 40 minutes of racing due to the safety car periods extending this race by at least 10 minutes. As Formula, he will dive into the pit lane. Avoids a penalty there, which is good to see. It's kind of easy to pick up a penalty by running into the pit lane too fast. So how far behind will he be? Will he come out in front of XRT Grovel. This will be good for him if he does. I believe he will. And there's a lapped car of Insane Sparty going past as well. We'll give him the DRS. No, it will not. Yes, it will. But he has to catch up another 10 seconds on these soft tyres on Team Thunder, who will be going to the end. Grovel is very close behind Oz Formula though, and he will take the slipstream as much as he can till the end. As Oz Formula is on the soft tyres, JB High sets the fastest lap here in P8, 1 minute 10.5, I believe it was. He seems to be flying on those brand new softs, but I won't be surprised if Oz Formula sets a fastest lap this lap with those fresh softs. He will be absolutely rapid. He's taken out 5/10 on Team Oz lead. His fastest lap will have to be this lap because he pitted the last lap, if he is going to set one. So we are still waiting on the pit stop of Zach JW 22. His tyres were a lot fresher than Blitz's due to his pit stop on the first safety car period. So he will be able to extend his stint by at least another 6 laps from now, which will make his soft stint a lot shorter and will allow him to push a lot harder to catch up that gap to Team Thunder, which Oz Formula is doing brilliantly. He's taken a second out of his lead, and in 2 sectors lap, he's catching very quickly. He knows what he has to do to win this race. And as long as he doesn't get another penalty, Zach JW goes into the pit lane. He does not want to be far behind Oz Formula. There's the fastest lap I was talking about, 110.216. He is absolutely flying, and he comes out miles ahead of Zach JW 22. That takes Zach out of the slipstream, out of the DRS, sorry. Oh no. Well, there's this glitch where everyone gets a DRS out of the pit lane, which is very interesting. I don't know why that is happening. But Oz Formula is flying to his main target of Team Thunder, who has a penalty. So as long as he stays at least 3 seconds within Team Thunder, and Zach JW, if Zach does end up overtaking him, he will win this race. So Timor has to put the wheels on at the moment. So he has a very quick Red Bull chasing him. He's just rising into his lead every single lap by at least a second. The battle for P5 still remains. Is Stringy Arrow actually losing out to JW21, which I did not pick up on. Lewis Tiger will still remain in P7. It seems to be that Team Thunder has realised how much time he is losing to Oz Formula, and he will be putting those wheels on, going as fast as he can to keep that 3-second gap. The current people in contention for this race are Team Thunder, Oz Formula, Zach JW and XRT Global. For the time being, there may be an unsafety car. There is quite a big chance that there could be a safety car within the next 30 laps, 20 laps, I think. Zach JW is kind of closing the gap to Oz Formula very slightly by at least 1/10 per lap. But Oz Formula is still gaining at least 5/10 a lap on Team Thunder. It will not be very long until he is up the back of him. But will the tyre wear come into play? question. Zach JW22 is in the DRS of Oz Formula. Jamie JW has been overtaken by Stringy Arrow. He has a great run out of turn 3. Will he go around the outside? Yes, he tries to. A bit of contact between the two. And he holds it around the outside of the turn 5. He'll have the inside for the next corner. Turn 6, he squeezes the heart of Stringy Arrow. And he gets that position back. Well, great driving from Jamie JW21 to hold on to that position for P5 at the moment. But he does have 2 cars that are just trying to get that position back. With the Haas of Stringy Arrow and the Williams of Lewis Tiger. They're both on much older tyres though. They are definitely within that slipstream and DRS range. Lewis Tiger seems to be attacking the Haas with Stringy Arrow. Will he have a go into turn 1? He'll hold on for now. And he'll try and have a go into turn 4. Gets a decent exit out of that corner. He'll have some great slipstream coming out of turn 3. But he does have the DRS of Jamie JW and he will not be able to gain any ground on him. Jamie will be trying to get out of this DRS train as quick as he can. And he does have the advantage of the younger tyres, which will help him a lot in doing that. But he does seem to be losing time in the middle sector. I'll be making a few mistakes there, or Lewis Tiger is using the same amount of ERS as Stringy Arrow. There is a yellow flag in sector 2. I'm not sure what that was for. That must have been a glitch. It's Zach JW just sticking behind Oz Formula. And they are catching Timor rapidly. Lewis Tiger picks up a 3-second penalty. I'm not sure how the penalty situation is going on between this mid-pack, but I believe they are racking up quite a lot of penalties. So it'll be interesting to see who comes out on top out of those few at the end of the race. We are on board with XRT Grove, trying his hardest to try and gain back the time that he lost. Zach JW goes around the outside of Oz Formula to take the net P2 back. Oz Formula does have the slipstream. Will he go to the inside? He holds on for now, Zach does. Runs very wide in the 4th corner. Seems to be a bit of a battle for P10. The Renault is very close behind the Alfa Romeo at the moment. They're both on very fresh tyres, but the Renault is on the softs. He will have a good go at him. Out of the final corner, they are very close to each other. On board with the Renault, he goes a bit wide due to the dirty air, which does catch some people out, but he gets an excellent run out of the final corner. He'll be tucked into that slipstream with the assistance on the DRS to help him. Goes alongside with him, goes around the outside into the 1st corner, and the Alfa Romeo sends it. He holds on. Wow. That was an incredible defensive driving. very late in the brakes. The Renault thought he had the move done, but he obviously didn't. He would go for a bit of a move in turn 4, but the Alfa Romeo covers it off. Stringy arrow in the Haas is very close behind Jamie. Oh, they make a bit of contact into turn 4. And the Mercedes holds on for now. He will he go defensive? No, he doesn't. Because there will be no threat through the middle sector. I have not seen a single overtake through the middle sector yet for this race. I don't think there will be. JB5 gets past Lewis Tiger, who's pitted onto the fresher tyres. JB5 should go to the end. Jay Lowy has gone into the wall. Seems like he has just had enough of this race. Not very happy. XRT Grover gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. I feel like he doesn't really care for his track position at the moment. I think he just wants to get that fastest lap of the race. But he will come out close to the Mercedes? Yeah, he will. No, he will not. Yes, he's a bit ahead of him. 3 seconds ahead of Jamie in the Mercedes. The Haas is still trying to have a go, and there's a yellow flag in sector 2. Sector 3, I believe that's another glitch. It's the pack of Oz Formula and Zach are catching very quickly. Team in front of them. As they come into the penultimate corner, Jamie has seemed to gap him a little bit, but he goes a bit early on the brakes there. Stringy arrow gains a bit of time, really gets enough toe on this main straight. Even with the assistance of DRS, I don't think he will. For the time being, he does get quite a bit of slipstream. Oh my god! Sends it down the inside, goes a bit deep. And Jamie is slowed down. It's a virtual safety car. I believe that is from Jay Lowy. Yes, it is. Virtual safety car. Which is not what half of the field would have wanted. It would have worked out very well for XRT Grover Blade. Isn't a full course safety car, which is unfortunate for him. He is 32 seconds behind the lead pack. He was within a second of Team of Thunder. And after he got taken out by Mercedes, and has decided to pit onto the softs, he has lost a heap of time. He was really hoping for that full course safety car. Zach JW picks up another time penalty under safety car conditions. And that is normally an instant time penalty. There is no warnings under safety cars. And the virtual safety car has now been, well, at least, I guess, which is, it has ended. That was horrible. Zach will stick behind Oz Formula for now. All the other battles will remain the same as now. Stringy arrow is past Jamie JW. The pack of Oz Formula and Zach are gaining every single lap on Team of Thunder. Team would ideally want to stay out of that 3-second range of Oz Formula, as he has a 3-second time penalty and Oz Formula does not. He'll be pushing as hard as he can to try and hold on, but there is about 14 laps remain in this race. 13. But no. Oz Formula is catching by at least 2 tenths of that. Zach is following closely behind him, but Zach does have a penalty, and I was right about Grover going for a fastest lap. He does have a Renault ghosting through him. has been lapped. And somehow Renault does not get DRS there. So we only have 9 cars remaining on the lead lap. And I believe those 9 cars will not be lapped. None of them will be lapped unless Flowery Page with Lewis Simon makes a big mistake. So everyone on the lead lap has points at the moment. Formula gets another chunk out of Timo's lead. Zach JW following very close behind him. P3. If he'll just sit behind him now and save up all the ERS he can. It's been fantastic performance from Oz Formula today. Pulling off a one-stop strategy, managing to not even get a single penalty to his name. Jamie JW gets very close to the back of Stringy Arrow. He gets past him on the main straight. Center as this is a bit of a tasty battle. They've been battling for at least 10 to 15 laps at the moment. It's been quite entertaining to watch. We've been seeing some fantastic moves around the outside from both drivers into the first corner. We have about 11 laps to go. 12. We have 12 laps to go in this race. And Zach has got to pass Oz Formula and he's going to lead them to pulling them towards Team the Williams on the 30 lap old leaders. These two are both on roughly 13 lap old softs, which are much fresher and are much more grip. They have gained almost 7 seconds after their pit stop phase. Timo will want to hold them at least 3 seconds behind, but it does not seem like it's going to be that way for much longer. We'll stick on board for the battle for P5. JB Fihai has gained about 6 seconds in the past few laps, so I don't know what has happened there to him. This is a great battle to watch here. They're both on quite old mediums, and Jamie's a bit frustrated with Stringy Arrows. They both have similar pace. Oz Formula is with the intentions of Zach going to the sector. And Jamie gets a poor run out of the final corner. This will do Stringy Arrow in the final. It's a great run. A great opportunity to get past the Mercedes and Jamie. Jamie goes to Betsy, but the DRS is just absolutely overpowered. Jamie tries and squeezes him. He sends it down the inside. That was just ridiculous. They've sent both of them on the track, off the track. Well, they were lucky to not collide with each other. That's a great job from Stringy Arrow to avoid colliding. He backs out of that move. Does not want to follow him outside this time. Car gets a bit loose. It's a off corner, but Jamie will hold on for now. Is quite close behind Zach JW. These two have been switching positions always. As long as Oz Formula does not get another warning, he shall be the winner of this race. He's in provisional P1 of the round. His team of Thunder has a penalty and Zach has 2, I believe. XRT Grove was well out of picture coming into the lead of this race. So he is 30 seconds behind the pack after his pit stop for the fastest lap. But they are catching Timor at least 1.5 tenths per lap. Timor is trying his best to hold on. Jamie goes down the inside. Stringy Arrow. He covers him off. Bit of cheeky driving from the Mercedes driver tonight. He has been a bit very aggressive, is the way I would describe it. But there's been great racing between these two. It's been awesome to watch. These are the only two battles going on right now with this Mercedes and the Haas. And it seems like this will go on for quite a while, maybe till the end of the race. I believe Stringy Arrow will win out on this one compared to Jamie, as he has a lot less penalties. But the other battle is for the lead of the race, soon to be. These two drivers in P2 and P3 are catching rapidly the team on Thunder. And their laps have done about, their tyres have done about half the mileage of Team on Thunder's set. Team has made a mistake. The second sector there has lost quite a lot of time. They've gained roughly 8 seconds since the pit stop. And the Stringy Arrow is close behind Jamie. We have about 17 7. My god. About 7 laps to go in this very long 100% race. This has been quite a thriller, actually. I thought it would have been a lot more boring than this, but this has been quite an entertaining race to watch. Stringy Arrow gets into the toe of the Mercedes. He will line himself up for an overtake onto the back straight. He gets a great run on the Mercedes driver. The Mercedes. Well, that's just excellent. My controller has turned off in the middle of that, but Jamie does hold on for the time being. JB Fly is catching quite quickly to this battle road. He's gained about 5 seconds in the past, 5 to 10 laps. Stringy Arrow seems to be all over the Mercedes here. He's going to have a great run into this front corner. Jamie does seem to be using a lot of his ERS. He really wants to go to the inside. Jamie tries to defend it, but he cannot get it done. Gets the braking done. Just some time for the first corner, but Jamie gets an excellent run out of that center rest complex of corners, and he will attack back at the Haas. Stringy Arrow. He just parked his car in the middle of the track, which is perfect positioning. Well done. Great defensive driving from the Haas, but Mercedes seems to be still attacking the Haas, but he will hold on for now. The front pack of Oz Formula and Zach JW have seemed to calm down their battle slightly, and they are not gaining as rapidly on the Williams of Team of Thunder. But at this rate, by the end of the race, they will be within the DRS range, and Zach JW will be fighting for position on Team of Thunder. But at this race, if Oz Formula avoids collisions or mistakes, he will be the winner of this regional All-Stars race for Spec F1 Esports. Stringy Arrow follows close behind Jamie. He'll have a great run into this corner. Jamie's got the ERS cranked up. He's moving quite a lot into the braking zone. holds on for now. They are almost within a second. The Red Bull of Oz Formula and the Ferrari of Zach, they're almost within a second of Team of Thunder, and Zach picks up another 3-second time penalty. We'll go check the penalties right now. Timor has 2 penalties. Oz Formula has none. Oh no, he has 1. He has 2! Never mind. And Zach has 2, 3, 4, 5. So Zach is far out of this race, but Timor and Oz Formula are fighting for position at this moment. What a race this is turning out to be. It's going to get very close. The Oz Formula doesn't keep up his pace and get within the DRS zone of 1 second. He has managed to do it for now. Will he get DRS into the straight? I believe he will. He will. Team of Thunder is under attack for net P1. Zach is long gone out of the picture by now. The Team of Thunder and Oz Formula are fighting for the race lead with 4 laps to go. As they come into the middle sector, both drivers saving as much ERS as possible. They both vary the price of ERS, both for 20%. But Oz Formula just has the grip and the confidence in those soft tyres to gain as much time as possible within the middle sector. He's gained about 4/10 in that middle sector. He will be very close to Team of Thunder by the end of the back straight on the next lap. He has the DRS, he's put it into overtake, so as Team of Thunder has put it into high. But will he get the DRS of the left cousin in front? This will help him quite a lot if he does. Oz Formula is just ripping. He's only 2/10 off the fastest lap at the moment, and he's on 23 lap on soft. Very close to the back of Timor at the moment. Zach JW's made a mistake and he has gone at least out of the DRS zone for now. He's 1.5 seconds behind. Zach Formula is very close behind Timor Thunder. We're going on to the penultimate lap of this race. Team of Thunder will get the DRS. Most likely from lap cars heading this way, or will stay ahead of Oz Formula for the race lead. He gets an excellent run out of the final corner. Does Oz Formula. Great amount of slipstream on Timor. If the DRS cannot defend him, he'll squeeze his way up the inside into the first corner. They're side by side through the centre as Team of Thunder has to cut. I believe maybe one of the lap cars did not ghost at the moment. Oz Formula is leading the race. There is a ghosted car of Lewis Tiger. Is it? Yes, it is. Timor will try and keep as close as he can to Oz Formula to get the most amount of slipstream out of the final. But Oz Formula does seem to be pulling away just a little bit. We are almost at the final lap of this race. Oz Formula is currently leading the Team of Thunder. They both on equal amounts of penalties. Zach JW has 5 time penalties for corner car. Team of Thunder is 8/10 behind Oz Formula. He will really need this DRS to catch back up. There will only be 2 more DRS zones left of this race. Here we are on the final lap of the All-Stars regional race. And we have the 2 Pacific drivers, 3 Pacific drivers, getting 1, 2 and 3. Team of Thunder following behind Oz Formula. He's about 5/10 behind. Oz Formula seems to hold on to that lead for now as he's on the fresh soft tyres, and look at the grip he gets out of the corners. As we go into the middle sector for the last time of the race of these 71 laps around the Interlagos circuit in Brazil. The iconic track that always that always manages to bring the perfect race every single time F1 comes here. And Timor doesn't seem to be close enough to be a threat to Oz Formula. Into the final corner they go. And Oz Formula leads by 7/10 on Timor Thunder. And he will come around the final corner to win the Regional All-Stars Brazilian Grand Prix. What a fantastic race that was. Oz Formula comes home in P1 with Timor Thunder very close behind him. Zach JW is about 10 seconds behind on penalties. XRT Grovel about 34 seconds behind. Are there any more battles? There is. There's a battle of the Haas and the Mercedes. This will go down to the very last minutes. To come through the middle sector right now. The Haas loses time on the Mercedes. The Mercedes gets an amazing exit. We go into the hairpin. The Haas gets a decent exit, but doesn't match the Mercedes on the penultimate corner. Into the final corner they go, and the Haas is just too far behind. The Mercedes will hold on for now, but the penalties will come into play, and I believe the Haas will get in front of the Mercedes by the end of this. As they cross the line, he does. We're down to Stringy Arrow in P5, XRT Grovel in P4, and that is the end of the All-Stars regional race. Thank you viewers for coming and watching this amazing race. It was definitely a cracker, and it was great until the very end. We have Oz Formula coming in P1 in the Red Bull. I'm sure he'll be very happy with that performance. Team of Thunder in P2 and Zach JW in P3, 10 seconds behind on penalties, but it was a very close race. It was an excellent job from those three Pacific Series drivers. P1, 2 and 3. Red Bull, Williams and Ferrari will be very happy with their performances today. And that's it for the Regional All-Stars Brazilian Grand Prix. Thank you for watching, viewers, and we will see you next time. If I can figure out how to turn off this Twitch stream.